but they've not done much else. I say that Hat's gone in behind, and Flisko's caught out as well.
But I don't know if they're going to try and block this. They've got the Uber
to
be able to.
They've been forced. Kaidus has forced him, and there's a soldier going to last as well. Oh, action all over the place. Infused here are holding the cap, but Kaidus and the soldier bombing on him now. 2 key classes go down. Mike gets Linus with a consolation frag, and they're going to cap this out. And I presume that soldier died on last. Is he hiding somewhere?
No, Mike was out on second.
Mike got him. Yeah, and we're going to push in here. Here, the pyro reflection back. Scout on the point. That's a lot of cap time. Takes down Flisko, and 1-0 Yoyotech. This is exactly what happened yesterday versus Crackland. Yoyotech just won the first round, and everyone was a bit like, what?
Well, that seemed really sloppy from Infused. Like, they had their chances to push out and just didn't do much with it.
Yeah, but it was kind of a really scrappy last hold, like a lot scrappier than it normally should be. Anyway, we're back on the next middle here, and Infused seem to have gone at their side quite early. Now comes the double soldier bomb. Greg gets taken down instantly. Counter bomb from Infused, but that soldier's got air shot. Mike goes down. I think a soldier manages to take down TheSucker with the help of Seb's spam. And again, Yoyotech have all the point presence. Linus bombs in somewhat unnecessarily there.
No, the med was on 6 HP.
Was he? Oh, did he get the medic now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I thought he was just jumping just for hunting frags on these lowly 3 points. He's like, spotted weak players. No, fair play. Seb here still trying to put some pressure on. Maybe pick off Kaidus. Oh, he's distracted. Greg's walked in. He's taken Kaidus. That's a big frag. Can he get in a scout? TviQ's on half health, but he's got his other scout for backup. Greg playing confidently.
Sucker cleverly swapped to crits. Both meds went down at mid, so he's going to have a good 50% advantage, I would have thought.
And the important thing here is they not to let Infused see that. Seb's being really aggressive here, trying to put pressure on. The scouts walked through. Infused is just going to push non-Uber versus non-Uber. So much damage. Oh, was that Linus nearly gets dunc there, but can't quite land for second rocket. And Infused there, countering the crits by just pushing and killing everyone before they get it.
Yeah,
not a bad counter.
Perfectly timed as well. It's 97% on the crits. So if they'd waited another 5 seconds, they would have walked straight into a crits, but they got the timing just perfect then.
Yeah, it just seemed like Yoyotech weren't quite holding the doors well enough. Like, Infused were just kind of able to muscle their way in. And I
think something must have gone down drop down, because a lot of the Yoyotech players, the Yoyotech players were looking at drop down rather than looking at choke.
Yeah, it could be. And there was like, I saw a soldier jumping in from the flank as well, which means big door kind of been like held in that tightly. And here we see Infused pushing last, full Uber charge. We see a pyro here. Pyro's reflecting him back. He goes down quite early though. Uber's just running out now. Scout time on point. Linus as well to block it. Heavy's on the point now. Damage is raining in, but the frags are going pretty much 50-50 actually as I say that. Seb trying to put pressure on the point. boomeh wins his duel with Flisko. And Seb's going to get caught out here. He's half health. Him and Dunc are just going to have to backpedal it out of there completely alone. And TheSucker now has Uber.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they push out. They should do, definitely. Dunc's only on 40%.
Yeah,
but Kaidus has only just spawned for them, so by the time they're at the front doors it might be 60-70%.
Yeah, I mean, Infused, it looks like they're not going to go for it actually. Not going to go for it. Yeah, TviQ swapped to Sniper. Hat on Heavy. Not going for this. I think they kind of presumed it was like, by the time they had everyone up to push out, the other team was 6 up as well. So it would have been a 6v6 fight with Dunc, like 20 seconds away from Uber, less. And TviQ with, I presume, a fully charged body shot.
Yeah, it was. Riverside.
Yeah, in comes the Uber from main as we speak. TheSucker counter pops. He's flashed it off everyone here, and Yoyotech can try to make something happen here. That soldier's caught out really weak. But they can't find the final frag. And they're just going to reset here, back to equal Ubers. Used attacking last.
Yeah, TviQ sitting Riverside again, just hoping for somebody to peek in this Uber building phase. The scout's there. He knows the sniper's there though.
Yeah, Infused now walking up to Riverside here. The sniper's watching. Yeah, Seb's pressured him out. And neither team's really building that fast here. They're just sort of slowly grinding it up. Infused trying to put a lot of spam on, I guess. Maybe hoping TheSucker will just make a series of mistakes, walk into a lot of it. I know FD used to do a strategy where they would all spam from a different door. Saying that, cut myself off. In comes the Uber. TheSucker doesn't quite have it, just gets it. And they lose the Heavy though in the process. That's a good frag for Infused. Yoyotech need a bit more frags. Oh, saying that, I've missed Dunc going down. Sorry about that. But yeah, Yoyotech are getting a lot of frags here, but Infused are all pushing back in at the same time, and it could be too much burst damage for him to deal with. Soldier on the point, TheSucker comes in, TheSucker goes down, 1-all.
Yeah, it was a really nice push, especially as they lost Dunc so early on, still managed to get the frags.
I think Dunc going down was kind of the emphasis is, oh, we've lost our medic, let's just get as many frags as we can, let's make sure we get TheSucker down, and just get as many frags as we can with it, and it just, that combined DM and damage was too much for the Yoyotech players. And we're back on middle here. Infused Scouts getting straight up on the point. Looks like Yoyotech are just going to walk up their left-hand side here, kind of slowly. Infused are all over the point, though. Those Scouts going aggressive on those soldiers. Cookye does die, though. Dancing around the soldiers. On the medic now, Cookye. I think that's Cookye. No, it's Greg even. Cookye died early. And the Sucker's just going to back out. And Dunc's finally going to get up mid after being forced out by aggressive soldiers.
Yeah, I mean, Sucker managed to keep his Uber, and they all spawn now, so they should have it in time for last. I don't know if they'll be able to hold second there.
Depends how, like, they did go quite a few down, so I suppose it depends how quickly Infused push.
They haven't even come around check, so...
Yeah, not quickly at all. They have the Uber now. I think what they're going to try and do with this, like, Yoyotech are up top, they'll have it in time easily. And, yeah, the spam fight exchange, Flisko goes down, Dunc's not able to save him. And first frag to Yoyotech, and Yoyotech are just going to push them back here. Can they catch anyone out? Now Scout's kind of trapped. Full drop down. Yeah. Cookye thanking Arnold for that addition to the map, and Infused wants to re-push here.
Down here, surely.
Getting their way in. Oh, Josh is helping him out though. Linus is jumping in as well. Oh, Mike does get both soldiers down as on the exit. You see a scout on middle behind here. TviQ's going to go down, and it's down to just kaidus and Hat.
Yeah, kaidus got completely saved by his soldiers then. He was pretty much guarding choke completely on his own. Both soldiers suicided to save his life, but he gets no sticky trap on top of Mike.
Mike falling for the standard sticky trap, getting a bit frag... can't think of a phrasing. Frag hungry, let's go with that. And we do see another Uber advantage for Infused attacking last once again, and Heavy and Pyro once again.
Yeah, surprised not Sniper since TviQ's been hitting so many headshots, but I guess they know that the Uber's going to be coming in pretty much straight away and they need the Pyro to delay that as much as possible.
Yeah, the Pyro's a much more consistent way of, you know, delaying Uber, whereas by somebody getting that clutch pick. Yeah, here we go. Scout's gone water in this push. Work, taking a long time to get in. Reflect on Flisko, oh dear. And that was a fail push. Scout on point there, Greg with some offbeat timing. Soldier jumps in though actually. Seb's going to do so much damage to these players. Soldier underneath for point as well. Seb needs to hit some pipes here to finish the cleanup, but Josh takes him down. Still a soldier behind point. Finally kaidus is able to take him down. And once again, Infused a push... I mean, I think we have a pause here actually.
Yeah, we have got
they're just down to 11 on the server, so yeah. Yeah, it seems like, because Infused have the Uber advantage, they're correctly trying to kill the fragging classes. But because they keep failing the push, it just means TheSucker kind of gets Uber advantage for free because no one puts him under any pressure.
I guess they're trying to kill all the players that can kill before Sucker gets the Uber and hope that they can cap the point away. Which works when they get all the frags, but then they're not getting all the frags.
They failed big time against the Pyro now. I mean, it's wasted a lot of their Uber both times, but it also wasted... took Flisko's life as well with a reflect kill that time, which is obviously even worse. And they were kind of really close. Like after Mike jumped onto the point, forced everyone onto it, Seb was able to do so much damage, but he sort of did damage equally across everyone, so he didn't actually finish anyone off.
Yeah. And the Yoyotech have a full Uber advantage. They've got one scout up, so I reckon they probably will try and push this. I don't know what the spawn times were on Hat and boomeh.
I've just looked on the scoreboard info, and the player not on the server is Dunc. So that's not going to be good. I mean, they're at Uber disadvantage anyway, but they're going to go from Uber disadvantage to not having a medic, which is obviously worse, I'd say.
Yeah,
my expert opinion. Yeah, I think we can safely conclude not having a medic is not a good strategy. And it should mean Yoyotech are able to recap second and maybe even mid for free, really. I guess Infused will just be trying the old The old, oh, we don't have a medic, let's just push and DM it and hope our strong, like,
Do better than
our
when they
DM
had a
comes
medic
out
anyway.
on top. Are we actually better without a medic? Maybe we should play with 5 next time. Dunc, maybe just get a dispenser to buff in spawn or something. That's all Dunc needs to do. And then go make himself a sandwich or something. We do see the unpause coming out. Dunc will shortly be timing out, as we see everybody floating around. Bit of ice skating going on. Yoyotech, here comes the push. Now Scout's up top, but I have to make sure he doesn't go behind. Greg goes down. The Force comes in. Good pipe from kaidus, and they're just going to start capping this out. And we do see Cookie swapping to Sniper on the Infused side. As a soldier comes, pushes out drop down here, Linus is pretty weak. Mike wins for 1-on-1, that's a surprise, MG hero. And
Oh,
it
that's
looks
where...
like
No, Dunc's
Dunc's
still. He's
still
got
in,
his
and he's got
Uber.
Uber. Are they going to get to push with this Uber before Dunc times out? Here come Infused through choke. Dunc's still moving. I hear headshots going off from Cookie on the flank. Infused are moving in here. Soldier jumps with a Force. Dunc pops. Josh will go down for that, but that's all he wanted was the pop there. And I think that's Mike is going to try and chase. Mike's going to jump for the medic, I think. In he goes. Oh no, backs out of the jump. As Flisko jumps in, it was a distraction. The sucker goes down. That's going to be no heals for Yoyotech. Mike gets 2 frags. They've got the heavy, but Greg takes him down. Just Linus is now, or Josh and kaidus even. kaidus versus the world. He gets 1. He lands the pipe. Can't finish for 2nd. And Infused are able to take a round. And Dunc times out now.
Perfect timing.
What? Well played on that timeout, Dunc. That was good. Yeah. I was worried they were going to lose their Uber advantage to that. And 2-1. Infused take the lead.
Yeah. It's definitely a close game though.
Yeah, back on middle, kaidus staying in Valley as Seb tries to walk up the side opposite to his scouts here, but isolated. Got a lot of stickies, do a lot of damage to that scout. Greg's the first frag, but Flisko's coming up here. Flisko on the medic, kaidus protects him well, as Linus was isolated in Valley there, no heals, and Cookie's going to pick him off. And the combos here have changed sides. Actually, no, they're not changed sides. They're trying to walk up that little cubby hole on the right. And Hat's going to chase. He takes Dunc with him. Seb's trapped in the shithouse here. Hat takes him as well. Big place from Hat on middle. As they still hunting a soldier at the choke. Mike versus the world. Mike gets 1 as Greg's distracting from beneath. Mike goes down. Greg takes Hat down though. Trading frags. Greg v kaidus. But Flisko's going to be arriving here as well. That should spell the end of mid, maybe? I thought Yoyotech have
heals
heals.
are coming in now, yeah.
They're just going to
gonna
heal
be
up
interesting
and
if
go
they-
back in. No demo man for that area denial, and Yoyotech they're going to muscle their way in. They're not going to muscle their way in actually, they're just going to spam that soldier gently, then let him be.
I wonder if we see Infused try and push without Uber here. They know that Yoyotech don't have it, even though they have the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, looks I can't see where they're setting up here. I can't see Dunc on middle yet, as we
No,
see
they're
fighting go on the
pushing
flank.
big door.
Yeah, the soldiers are holding middle, and Infused are going to push, but they might meet an Uber here. The soldiers behind the rocks up top. That's awkward. Mike goes because he can't get out of there. The sucker has Uber. Infused can get caught out. What an Uber by the sucker. He gets launched across the map. Ebb with the air sticky Josh, who can't get saved by the sucker because he got splashed to the other side of the map. And Infused, well played Infused now. They did everything they wanted in that
That
push.
worked out really well actually for them. Popped the Uber and kept their medical. They only lost numlocked and will be pushing again now with a full Uber.
Yeah, I think they're going to wait for Seb. They have time to wait for Seb, and it's going to be difficult here. I think Yoyotech are kind of reliant on TviQ hitting something, getting like an entry frag for them.
They were going to go big door then, but TviQ sniping across the big door. He can easily turn his head and look at choke. They're going to have to Uber around surely.
Yeah, Seb jumps in, takes out Hat, and TviQ gets out, but they push them so far back. And they're just going to start getting that cap time, and Yoyotech might get caught out up top here. I don't know if anything's gone behind them or not. They've actually Ubered on the point, and I think Yoyotech are just going to hightail it back to last.
Sucker does have Uber for last, but only 2 players up to use it on.
Oh, it's Seb went in too early there, and just easy frag. Cookie as well could only get 50 damage on the sucker. A bit of a mistimed aggression on the medic there, going in 1 at a time.
I love it when the Ubers are off sync like this.
it just means
Always
it seems
pushing.
constantly pushing. There's no stalemate. Yeah, and they come out here. Hat's really weak. Takes down Flisko. Well played to him. And they're going to jump for this. They're going to try and get the force out. Where's that soldier gone? He just got blasted back, did he? Yeah. I thought for a second he got launched in. And Yoyotech are going to uber through this choke. Linus is going to chase. Linus is chasing the demo. Kaidus is chasing the medic. And there's a scout on TheSucker in the meantime. Everyone jumped away from him. They finally take down Cookye, but numlock's putting some spam on. Numlock's stuck underneath though. Combo at the infused choke here isn't going to be able to do much. They're kind of outnumbered. Saying that, they're going for it. Dunc's isolated.
It was it must have been in the high 90s.
Was that a drop? Was that an actual drop? I'm getting.
I didn't hear the drop.
The chat saying drop. Damn. And Dunc now, I think it might be one of those, you forget you're so close to Uber and you don't realise you've actually got Uber, as Kaidus and, is it Hat? Yeah, Hat try and get this point. Hat gets knocked down though and catching a couple of rockets. Seb comes in on the respawn doing a lot of damage from behind. And TheSucker's going to escape with his life here. And all very scrappy fighting.
Yeah, it is. This mid-fight has gone on.
I mean, yeah, it's like... And there's never been a clear winner. It's not like one team has been pushing recklessly. Josh with a great frag onto Seb there. Seb isolated again a bit from his team. They are forced here, but they will get the cap. And I believe Linus is going to chase Dunc. Does a rocket jump, hits one rocket. Dunc's pretty weak. Here comes the shotgun.
Oh,
Dunc
nice
drops
shot
down
by
behind the
Flisko.
health pack. Yeah.
Let's get to the air shot as well.
Good defense. Josh trying to go for a few glory rockets there. As that... Hat gets...
Did he get launched up by the soldier?
Launched up by one of the soldiers. I just gave him a good shot on Dunc. Wow.
Oh.
Is spending a lot of this map respawning.
Yeah.
And
you gotta feel bad if you're the soldier that helps the scout to kill your medic.
it's like you know, as when I used to play Pocket Soldier, and like the only air shots I would ever hit are air shots that just launch the bombing soldier perfectly into my medic's face. If you're like, guys, I hit air. Oh god, I'm sorry. God. And yeah, Yoyotech with the Uber advantage is going to walk in here. They don't have it yet though. Infused are going to go for force. Here comes the double jump from the soldier straight onto TheSucker. TheSucker rides. Oh, misses the air shot. Doesn't crater. Oh, Mike chased Nat. That was pretty close. TheSucker did well to surf Nat so far away.
Surfed all the way nearly to the health pack. Gets the zebra up now as well.
That would have been ridiculous if Mike had hit that air shot up. When I saw it was Mike jumping, a bit of me did hold my breath. Saying that, Yoyotech are coming in. They're coming through that door. Pyro's doing so much work. Greg loves Nats. They can't get through the door. Finally, the Pyro goes down, but they lose 2 frags in the meantime. And it looks like it's Kaidus versus the world really, because TviQ's on sniper. Kaidus jumping around, put it through sneaky. He goes down, and it's just Vic.
In before some ridiculous headshot now.
TviQ's in water. This is...
He's delaying them as a sniper. What is this?
He's running
got
around
as well.
Is he actually? He's going to surf it away.
There's 40 HP.
Rollers. He's going to get out.
That is outrageous.
Seb's chasing. Look how... Seb's not happy about that at all. And force here. Yeah, Linus with a force. And I think Infused are still going to cap this out, though Kaidus is being really aggressive, trying to isolate some of the players. But Seb's arrived now and should just lock down that choke with those area denying stickies.
Dunc's doing a pretty good job of tempting TviQ to do the headshots.
Yeah, we do see... Oh, I hear one headshot. Yeah, was that on Greg? I think so. Finally, the soldier goes in. Yeah, they focus down TviQ pretty hard there. Hat's isolated as well. And there's a scout behind TheSucker. Linus reads it though, and they're just going to be able to fall out here. A lot of spam. Sucker's alright though. Everyone's kind of weak, but... Ooh, Linus doesn't get out. And they're racing round to choke here, I think. Yeah, they're racing round to choke because they have an Uber advantage. Oh, they're not. They're actually just going top with their Uber advantage. And I presume when Infused see they're quite far back, I'm going to want to go for the force. If they see they're far back.
They need to... Well, Yoyotech is running 2 scouts now. I presume that Infused think that TviQ spawned back as sniper. So they might be a bit cautious about where they push.
Yeah, I mean, Yoyotech had an Uber advantage, but they didn't really... I think they didn't want to risk getting isolated with it versus the entire Infused team. And Infused are Ubering through now. Nice shots by that soldier. I think that's boomeh. It is, and the soldier's going to jump behind from Infused, going to distract. boomeh's going to chase him as the demos just lay down a carpet of stickies next to each other. And Seb's just going to walk over them, hoping Seb doesn't det them. Meanwhile, Mike wins a one-on-one past. Mike launched into the air so high. He actually gets Josh. Wow. No one could hit the air shot as Infused pushed behind into lobby behind them here.
I think
Scouts
this is going to be a
isolated.
round to Infused.
It is. TheSucker's running down Riverside, but Seb knows where he is. He's been cut off. TheSucker versus the world. He's got his Ubersaw out. He's gonna need a bigger saw than that, and Scout's already standing on last. Linus is already dead, and 3-1, and Infused starting to put a bit more of a mark on it, as you predicted.
Yeah, well, 3-1 was my prediction, but still 4 minutes left to go. So
you're hoping for a few minutes to turn stalemate now,
Two
unlike
NGs on
the
second.
rest of the map. Let's not even go to mid. Let's have both teams set up on second. And we do see both teams come in Valley once again. Soldier from Troke from Infused. Soldiers exchange jumps. We see no air shots. Mike's pretty weak though. Josh wins natural. And Cookye doing so much work combined with numlocked. So much damage. 3 frags, 4 frags between them. I think Greg's on the medic. Hat defends him. And Seb and Flisko are going to chase TheSucker here. 63%. He's running up top. Can't get him.
he's being chased by another Solly now, but they're going to cut him off Riverside, I think. Yeah, they have.
TheSucker's waiting. TheSucker jumps around with Ubersaw, gets caught out. TheSucker maybe a bit gung-ho there. Could have just waited for his team, but it was like a pincer there. Numlocked from one side, Fist from the other. And that late death is really going to hurt Yoyotech's defense here.
They're trying to get a bit of Sam on, maybe get the force. Yeah, they do. Outside on second. So
They only lost one player as well, and that's a good save. Even though we do see Linus getting chased back here, he will be able to fend Mike off. They get Greg as he comes in. Cookie's going straight in. The Scout's doing so much distraction work, allow Seb to kill Josh, but they can't get the medic, and they've lost Dunc as well to a roller. Was that? Oh no, Dunc. Oh dear. And this should see Yoyotech push. I mean, it's not over till it's over. 2 minutes 40 on Gullywash, 2 rounds, maybe. Just maybe.
pushing back, got a pushback from your last there as well.
Well, they want to push. They're 60%. They know they should be pushing. They know they kind of have to push. They need to get that soldier off top though, and it's taking too long. And I think we've got a sniper. Is that Cookye on sniper as well? Scout's really weak. Is there a scout isolated behind? I think yeah, behind Rock on second. He's 8 HP.
Greg's chasing though, and Greg's only 31.
Greg 30. Soldiers come in to help though. But saying that, Yoyotech have used that distraction to Uber out here. They've only got that soldier frag as... Oh, Cookye onto Hat. Cookye doing some reply work. Mike onto Josh up top. And kaidus and TheSucker are really isolated here. Seb can't hit any pipes, but Cookye can hit the body shot. And this could be the 4-1 and possibly GG. As we see a scout and soldier from Infused pushing last. kaidus and Hatner doing nice work with their soldier. Numlocked coming in from main, takes down kaidus. And I think Seb wants to push with this Uber. He's calling for medic. The medic's gone in from top with a soldier. Getting juggled about. Flisko's not done much with it yet. Jumping in for the point here. And yeah, he's jumped for the point. Seb comes in with the stickies. There's 2 kills. boomeh gets a melee kill somewhere there. And 4-1, 1 minute 20 left. And it's now a mathematical impossibility for the comeback.
Yeah. Look at the dominations as well for Infused. They've really stepped their game up in the
just
last
quick,
10 minutes or so.
Quick frag check. We see Seb on 30, Mike and Flisko on 27 apiece, boomeh though on 28, sort of breaking that dominance, and Linus on 10, which is kind of maybe that's where the difference is, sort of a 20 frag difference in between soldier partners, as we see absolute chaos on the mid. That's probably a really good mid to cast. I probably should have just paid attention for it. But I was kind of... Yeah, it's too little too late really from Yoyotech.
They did lose their med though, so I don't know if they're going to get a round out of this.
It's one of those mids where everyone you trade your entire team for their medic kind of thing, and we do see Greg on Spy here. I'm going to swap to Greg. I'm pretty sure Greg's bad at Spy if I remember correctly. He never normally gets to go Spy. If this was a proper match at a clutch situation, they wouldn't call for Spy.
He's chosen the
he's run out.
He's going up for the...
He's just walked in front of him. That was so... Wow. It's not quite Brad Pitt, is he?
No.
He pulled no one there as the Uber comes in. And such damage there. Seb hit a couple of nice pipes in that as well as his sticky kills. And yeah, that is GG. And
do you want to do a quick outro?
Yeah, this has been VanillaTV casting Yoyotech versus Infused. I've been CommanderX. He's been Cube. Comedian's been streaming. GG.
So gravel.